Okay. I told you at the end of this book, I don't have the pictures in the book, but I have them online here to show you. I do have this in the book. It's a public document, extreme oath of induction. It's a public record. It's in the House Calendar number 397, Report 1522, Congressional Record of the House in February 15th of 1913 was published. I have the VaticanCatholic.com where he sent me a message saying, you cannot be saved as a Protestant. You need to see these. Protestantism is not true Christianity. It will lead you to hell. Well, sir, I disagree with you. The Shema is in the book, which is the Jewish Shema, and it shows you what the Lord is talking about with the forehead and the hand. I have a Day of the Lord prayer, and then I have a 1,000-year chart as a day. All that is contained in the book. Then I have pictures. This is my favorite, and I'm going to start with it because this one is really a shocker. It is just as if they are saying, look here, look who is coming out from behind the Pope. Pope Francis, and George Gainswine's head is strategically placed at his arm, as if he's coming out of the Pope. And the only thing in this picture that is colored is his red kippah. I thought that was interesting and intriguing. Everything's white, but his red kippah popping out from behind him like that was amazing. This was an interesting one, and it's not in color, unfortunately, or might not. But here is George Gainswine with his staff when he was proclaimed Archbishop, and right back here is the Pope Francis, who was not the Pope yet, but he was one of the cardinals. This picture's right back there. This is a picture with George sitting at the right hand of the Father Francis. This one is him paying homage and coming along behind Pope Francis Benedict. This is one sitting at the right hand of Pope Francis with a picture of Benedict on an honorary stand over on the side. Here's a picture of Pope Francis praying to the Virgin Mary statue. This one is Pope Francis in his royal purple robe. This one is the royal Pope chair that is carried by the sticks, as you can see, lifted up the men in the air. This is Pope Benedict, and as you can see, George is always hidden in the shadows back here, always in the picture. Here he is sitting at the right hand of Francis, and you'll notice his tuft of hair, as in the Hopi prophecy, was little wild hair for the wild beast. Here he is with both popes at some kind of gathering. Here he is introducing Putin. Here's Pope Benedict, who was really famous for wearing the red shoes and all the regalia of the royalty. See how they're carrying his cape out. Here's Benedict sitting in the royal chair. This one was interesting. I found online where Benedict looks like he's been beaten up. This was right before he resigned, so somebody got indignant with him and decided he was going down and was not going to be Pope because he really suffered a beating. Here's another picture with Gangswine and Putin. Picture of Pope Francis and Abbas, the Palestinian, but look who is right here in the middle of them. You can hardly see him. You can't. This Gangswine right here, popping out behind the picture. Here's Gangswine popping out in the picture behind Pope Francis. They want you to see him. You know, they're a little bit here, a little bit there, frogging more, you know, just let him be seen. Here he is with the right hand of Francis, all buddy-buddy. Here he is looking like an innocent little lamb. Cute. Here he is in his royal archbishop staff. Again, a picture of him just standing behind Francis. Here he is with his cute sunglasses, hovering over and giving papers to Benedict. Here he is whispering in Benedict's ear what he should say and what he should do. He's in charge, not Benedict. Here he is sitting on the Temple Mount in Israel in the royal chair. Here he is in his red outfit. I thought this was interesting, where he's walking down the line of dignitaries, just him by himself. Like he's royalty right there himself. Here he is with his lover Benedict, and a little tiny photo I found with his arms around him. Here he is with Obama greeting him. Here he is standing behind Raul Castro. Here he is standing behind Benedict again in the shadows, kind of. Here he is when he decided to sit in the royal chair, and you'll notice he's elevated above the people beside him in his royal outfit. See how he's higher than the guy next to him. Here he is putting on the royal Saturno hat on Benedict. This is an interesting photo of Santa Claus hat, Satan, and there you go. Here he is telling Pope Francis what to do and what to say. He's giving orders to him. You notice Francis' ear is inclined to him, and he's giving the scoop, playing to see who's in charge there. This is Benedict's royal heraldry, and this is the one George chose, which is part Benedict's and part his, and his side is the dragon. Here's an interesting picture of him. I thought was very stern face. Here's another one of him behind Francis. I may have shown that one already. Here's one behind Benedict. Look into his face. Look into his eyes. is in a suit, actually. He's in a suit with a trench coat type thing. He's a businessman. He is a speaker and a inter person. You know what I'm saying? Goes between people, making things right. Here he is, sweet next to Benedict. And here he is walking in the garden with Benedict. Nice picture of him before he became Archbishop. This one is interesting to me. Here he is having a little argument kind of talk with Bergoglio. Here's that smile I'm talking about. I saw in the fireplace. This is the picture, I think, on the magazine. That's the one I saw. Here he is sitting next to Benedict at the right side. He was forever standing over Benedict, helping, right arm extended. Here he is between the two horns, the two popes. And here is Francis loving a little child, and there's George's head right behind him. Again, the picture, the smile. Here he is having beer with his buds. There he is bowing next to Benedict. There he is standing behind Francis, sitting at the right-hand side of Benedict, helping Benedict with his cloak. Chatting again in the ear of Francis. Fussing over Benedict. Here's the one of the red George the Dragon Slayer. The one that the Hopi prophecy said came with the red cross. And I think that is it for tonight. And so there you have it, folks. There you have it. That is the book, and you can find it online on my website, and you can download it in print for $10. Well, worth it if you want it in print. But I had to give it freely as the Lord gave it to me so that the message would get out. Thank you so much, and I invite you to Sunday Ministries website to view all that we have on there. We're going to have a new website up soon where I will be putting up teachings that I've done on there, and other people will be adding to it, and I think you'll enjoy it once we get it done. So just check back in. Thank you very much. Shalom.